guys, it's me Rebecca. So I am here to do my June wrap up. I've read 4.5 books in June. I'm currently in the middle of one, which will be a good segue into what I plan to read for July so far. So yeah, let's get started. First book I read in June was Yellowface by R. F. Kuang. This is about this woman who takes her friend's unfinished manuscript on the eve that her friend died, and she kind of passes it off as her own. She is a white woman, and this book is about Chinese laborers, I believe it was, in France, and it's about commentary on who has the right to tell a story. Was it white for her to take this, and as well more insight into the publishing industry. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed seeing more insight on how the publishing industry really works and how they decide what becomes successful, what becomes popular. So that was interesting, and it was also interesting seeing who has the right to tell the story, with the main character June being a white woman, apparently telling the story of Asian characters, but as well her author friend, Athena, the one who died. She was also taking other people's stories in a way that she would have people just talk about their lives or their history or events that happened to them, and she would use those events in her book. So yeah, it was really interesting. I really liked it, and I gave it a 4.5 stars. Next book I read was Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. This is basically the events leading up to what's supposed to be the apocalypse, the end of the world, the war between heaven and hell. And it's about this angel and demon trying to find the son of Lucifer. And I did like it. I don't love my reading experience because I do have a mass market paperback version of the book, and so it was just difficult trying to keep the book open and reading there when I didn't have ideal lighting, if it was a bit dark. So yeah, but I did enjoy this book, and I gave it a 4 stars. Next book I read was Finley Donovan is Killing It by Al Cosimo. This is about an author who's meeting with her editor in Panera Bread, and she's kind of gone over some parts of her new novel, and someone mistakes her for being a hit woman. This was utter ridiculousness, in my opinion, because it starts off one thing and then it gets this worse and worse for Finley, in the sense of the people she's dealing with. I did like how Finley was approaching this as an author. Here's the characters, here's kind of the overall picture, but how do you get from point A to point B? So yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I just thought it was okay. Nothing was wrong with it, but I don't really know if it was a book for me. I thought it was fine. I gave it a 3 stars. So yeah. And the last book I read and finished in June was Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch by Rivka Gaucho. So this is a book about this woman who is accused of being a witch, and it's kind of going through her trial and people being questioned, people kind of being approached to give evidence, to give testimony, and it's how she's handling it, how her children are handling it. Yeah, I did like it, and I did give it a 4 star. I enjoyed our main character. Yeah, the ending did feel a bit rushed to me, and the book I'm halfway through is One for My Enemy by Ellie Beck. I believe this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling of some Russian folklore in it, I think. I don't really know, but I do think it deals with witchcraft. And yeah, about 270 pages in. I am liking it. I like the relationships between two of the parents, and I'm liking how certain events have changed people because like, of physical reasons that I'm not going into. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this book. And that would be my July wrap up. Speaking of which, the next book I plan to go into after I finish One for My Enemy is The Shadow Cabinet by Jonah Dawson, which is the sequel to Her Majesty's Royal Coven. I'm just going to tell you what Her Majesty's Royal Coven is about because this is a sequel and I personally don't know much about it personally. Her Majesty's Royal Coven is about this group of women who are I think they're in their 30s. They're all witches and they're very old friends, like they went to this like school together and they either work or used to work or for the government because there's like a coven of witches that are connected to the government. So yeah, I believe there is a prophecy in Her Majesty's Royal Coven, and yeah. And what I plan to read after I finish that is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I believe this is about like, two friends who create this video game together, and it kind of just showcases their friendship over the years in this video game. I think, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. So that's everything I read in June / everything I'm hoping to read in July. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below telling me what you're reading. If you want to, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want to follow me on any social media, then all those links are in the down bar below. I will see you guys next time I post a video. Bye.